Hallo aus Tel Aviv. Wir treffen heute Amnon Levav, Co-Founder und Chief Innovation Officer von SIT in Israel. Die Abkürzung SIT steht für Systematic Inventive Thinking, also systematisches, erfinderisches Denken. Dieses Konzept unterstützt Unternehmen durch eine adaptierte, innovative Firmenkultur und angepasste Handlungsweisen, ihre unternehmerischen Ziele zu erreichen. Dies gelingt durch die Vermittlung von Fähigkeiten und die Anwendung einer Reihe von kreativen Ansätzen. Diese Vorgehensweise bewegt Firmen und ihre Mitarbeitenden dazu, ihre Denkweisen anzupassen und effektiver zu sein. So entstehen praktische und erfinderische Ergebnisse und schlussendlich ein differenziertes Handeln. SIT ist ein erlernbares und ein vielfach anwendbares Konzept. Dadurch entstehen Strukturen, die von einem konsistenten, systematischen und zuverlässigen Innovationsansatz im gesamten Unternehmen geprägt sind.
To summarize some key points of the approach, we would say there's a lot of common sense here, but also uncommon sense to break the habits of the way you think. So first thing we say, don't try to do innovation because everyone's talking about innovation, but instead innovate in what you do. That means keep doing what you need to do, don't lose your professionality, just stop from time to consider whether there are alternatives to the way you do things. And that's the trick of it. And we talk about innovating inside the box, not outside the box, because you have your constraints, you have your limitations, you have your professional rules. So within them, try to take a step backwards and see if you can reconsider and find a different alternative or a different option to do what you're trying to do. There are many obstacles and barriers, and it's true for SMEs, it's true for huge corporations that we work with, and it's true for people in general. People, as a rule, do not want to change. Even though everyone likes to talk about change, in general, human beings prefer not to change. And it makes a lot of sense because you've been doing something, maybe even your father before you did something, your teachers did this something, you know how to do it, you're doing it well, so why change? Change always involves risks. So the first barrier is to be aware that change is less risky sometimes than not changing, and that you don't need to change in everything you do, you just need to be able to consider the option to change. And also, you can change and then go back and then experiment. So this spirit of experimentation is something that you need to bring into your culture, and there's a very strong barrier usually to this spirit of risk-taking and experimentation. Actually, in my experience in dozens of countries, literally, and hundreds of organizations, it's pretty easy to see where a culture of innovation is starting to appear in a company. And it starts from simple things such as when someone comes up with an idea, how this idea is received. Do people actually consider a new idea? Do they first think of the benefits before they start explaining why something won't work? So this is a rule that we try to inculcate and teach. For example, when something comes up, first consider what you could get from it and only then consider how you could make it happen. For example, is there openness to failure? Is there openness to experimentation? Is there a willingness to take a risk? And more than anything else, do people stop during their regular work, pause for a moment, take a step aside, and reconsider things and think that they could, in principle, maybe be different?